So, do you think we should allow her to continue to run as a member of parliament? I'm on 07908628240. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Leah Tokunbo Lagbaye. Join me on YouTube, not on Facebook. Join me on YouTube. Join me on YouTube, Brightway Immigration and Asylum Practitioners. People are already joining me. Whether a jailed British Nigeria MP should be allowed to continue to run as a member of United Kingdom Parliament through our constituency. Join me on YouTube. I am going to take the Facebook off. So if you're there, I have the copyright and I'm not going to allow anybody to move it for me. So that is why I'm doing it directly to YouTube straight away, so that no one will have access to move my video without my consent any longer. So I basically want you to know whether it is something that we should allow her, or whether her constituency should allow her to carry on operating, whether she should be allowed to carry on operating as a member of parliament. Her name is Fiona Onosanya. Fiona Onosanya was a Peterborough members of parliament representing her constituency, Peterborough. She was a former solicitor, don't forget. So she has taken up a good, strong offices in this country. She was caught over speeding last year, but she lied to pervert the cause of justice. So therefore, she was sentenced. She was jailed for 3 months. The argument here is that they should increase the jail sentence because it was too lenient. The jail sentence was too lenient. That was the argument. But my talk show today is asking question whether she should be allowed to carry on as a member of a parliament through her constituency. But don't forget, she has been taken off from Labour Party membership. So she continued to say that she will remain independent and she will not leave parliament. Because her sentencing was not up to 1 year, not up to 12 months, the basic argument is that it has not affected the public interest. So as a result of that, they are saying that she's got every right. Some are saying that she's got every right to continue to run, to enter parliament, to work and to be a member of parliament, while others are saying that no, she should be chucked off. The question here is that don't everybody deserve second chance? Don't everybody deserve second chance? So ladies and gentlemen, join me here on my YouTube channel, Brightway Immigration and Asylum Practitioners. So if you're looking at me on Facebook, I am already on Brightway on my YouTube channel. So you can join me straight away on my YouTube channel. If you haven't connected, thank you, Akintola Taiwo. She must not be allowed because she's a liar. We need somebody that will represent us well in the society. Wow, wow, wow. That was a strong one. Wow. She must not be allowed because we need someone that will be representing us very well. This combination is on another level. Thank you. So the question here is that, what are you saying? Don't everybody deserve a second chance in life? Or are you saying because she belongs to one of the most, or two of the most important offices in the United Kingdom, being a member of the Supreme Court of Solicitors in England, Supreme Court of England and Wales as a solicitor, should tell her more than enough that she should have taken that penalty, take it on cheek, and move on. Anything that will not take your life, that is not more than a penalty, or a penalty of money, or sometimes a penalty or 6 points. I don't think we have any right to lie on it. I'm not taking it straight away. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm on 07908-628-240, YouTube directly, 07908-628-240. If you're managed to see me on Facebook, you're lucky. I am on YouTube directly, and I'm addressing the matter straight away on YouTube. We need somebody that will represent us and will also obey the law of the land. Thank you. She knows the law, and why refuse to obey the law? Wow, 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 wow. You see? The thing is that integrity matters a lot. Thank you. Wow. Integrity matters a lot. Wow. People are actually blowing me big grammar here. Good evening to you, dear caller. Good evening to you.
Hello, good evening, Auntie.
Good evening.
Well done.
Thank you.
I really commend your effort about the topic we are treating this evening.
Thank you.
Before you can represent a large society, people are supposed to see something good in you. And if you don't have that good in you, what will happen to that community? One Yoruba adage says, in Latin,
yes.
As in, how will she be lying when she already knows the law and she refused to obey that law? What will you tell your society? How do you want your society also to obey the law? I think she did not supposed to go back to that post. They need to give her double punishment because she already knows the law. Thank you very much, Mom.
Thank you. Opinion that you are entitled to, so you should not be afraid to say your mind. We are in a civil society, and as you will know that it is a Caucasian nation, with due respect. So if you are a black British and you manage to have an opportunity to be elected to be one of the members of parliament in the United Kingdom, I think they must have taken a lot of things into account about your character-wise and your integrity, which makes your constituency to say you deserve to go and represent them. As a black woman, not even a man again, a black lady, 35-year-old young lady, managed to represent her constituents. And as a prominent solicitor, I'm asking questions from you, ladies and gentlemen, whether she should be allowed to carry on to represent her constituency, to carry on to be in parliament, to carry on to represent people at large. What is the interest of public at large? Is the interest of public being affected? The question is, I am asking you, 07908 628 07908 628 240. I'm reading from this is bigger than what we think. How one person's action can affect many. Let's learn from this, my people. She should be allowed because she deserves second chance. Once the law haven't discriminated against her, what will the law do if she's white British? Same is applicable. Okay? Now, the question we are asking is whether her chance of being in that position that she has forfeited would affect any other black British coming behind. The question is that again. We need to look at that. I think she betrayed the trust the people that elected her. She was elected. She wasn't selected. She was elected. So she betrayed the trust of the people that elected her into that post. She was really stupid to lie about the incident, but she knew that UK is full of camera. Exactly. In that sense, she should have accepted the guilty verdict, take the punishment, and move on with her career. I think she betrayed the trust in saying that I believe she deserves a second chance and she should be allowed to exercise her right. Okay. It will definitely affect others. Somebody say it will definitely affect others. Exactly. Don't bring color in this issue. Okay? Error of one person shouldn't be used to judge others. Exactly. Error of one person. She was really stupid to lie about the incident. And she betrayed trust they had in her. Integrity matters a lot. I am reading from the public at large, and that is public opinion as we stand both from Facebook and from YouTube at large. I am reading both comments at the same time, both from Facebook and also at the same time from YouTube. Honestly, someone of her caliber shouldn't just accept and resign. We should bring our Africa should just accept. Thank you. I beg your pardon, the boss's son. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She should just accept. Yes. No, even before getting to the resignation stage, as soon as she was caught over speeding, she should have just raised up her hand, given the fact that there are cameras all over since Tony Blair era. Since Tony Blair period, we've been having cameras all over. So she should have just accepted and move on smoothly. Oh, yes. She should be given a second chance. It was a great mistake. We learn every day. Caroline Ononeye, thank you. She should be given a second chance. Caroline said that. Ladies and gentlemen, you can call in on 07908 628240. 07908 628240. She should be given a second chance. She is a first-time offender and her case should not be different. I dislike it when people lie about their self. Felt really bad when I heard it. Oh my God, thank you. With the white British, there is possibility of second chance, but with black British, only God can interrupt. Well, the opinion of the public matter most, and what I am reading is that they should taking the case back to court and that the Chief Justice should revisit the penalty, the sentencing, that it was too lenient. We can't kill her. In my language, ọmọ burúkú kò ṣe lé fún ẹkùn pa. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead. We are on a live show both on YouTube and on Facebook, so go ahead.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening to you.
Anyway, I love you. They speak for me. What I see for here, fuck up now, fuck up. Those are one person that make people they say Nigeria no good. This country no good. One person like the cause. As they did that position, it's supposed with the attitude and the honest for supposed defend Nigeria. Say Nigeria not be all be like that. Oyibo, once Oyibo asks you a question, they look inside your eye, and the first word when you talk, then they believe. If you say a mistake, now you can't know. Because you don't already talk and you don't talk another one that they take. They take another one. They don't like mistake. Especially not be right, you write it. They'll say, okay, maybe mistake, maybe computer write another thing. You talk out. You talk out, so they take that word, they take her daily. They use her judge you well. So this one we go for them. La, not be Aduro, you go sick. They'll say you want to go sick Aduro, you want to go sick Asano, you begin the la. This one and me and you and camera still carry you. You still can't get the mind, tell lie. That woman they lie well. In nature, not to lie. You know, even fear camera because they lie. Say later, they go bring the camera out. They go see evidence of everything because they get mind, tell lie. Anyway, God will forgive her and we go still forgive her. But they give her second chance. Then we see if you go feel prove yourself right, say me na mistake on smart like you go say na devil work. Devil never did this one. I have character. They lied before. God your open and now. Now wait I get to talk with that one. We go learn. No, this one will be asylum. This one will be asylum seeker. You feel like for asylum seeker, you know they don't go see proof. No camera they watch you. They can't say camera, you know say camera they there. Wants to talk with the go bring the camera come out. Can't still wait till it happen. But then that mind when you tell lie, I share out and may God forgive her. Make you not use the old rob boss when we they honest. Go to bring a Nigeria attitude when they try to say Nigeria don't be like that. You not be lawyer. You don't dare you see position when you then maintain your position they go. And they respect you. Any case when you carry go court, that they don't say you dey honest. You dey truthful. You don't dey cover for person. They go grant you the case, you go winner. Person like that woman, like carry case come out now. They go tell her say, see what they first do. You know those British people, they carry your record, they keep calm well up. Say me, with that one, they monitor you. Anything when you do, they say, you know remember what you first do. That's what they judge for here. And they are not be Nigeria when wuru fool. And they only tell people this thing. Why they do wuru because the day when God will say this one wuru make it stop, it go open up. People go see. Now it happens so. We don't forgive them. They will give her a second chance. Then we see what thing go come out for her. But that one I get to talk.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you.
Okay, ma.
Yes.
Thank you very much, ma.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye, dear. As you can see, everybody is saying, the majority of the comments from both YouTube and Facebook at the moment is saying that she should have been given a second chance. But they expect her to comport herself in a very diligent way of somebody who won't have such important position in our society. So they're actually expecting her to hold herself very well. I think she made an error by not standing upright and accepting that she made a mistake instead of asking her brother to take the verdict for her. Because her brother ended up getting a punishment alongside. So don't forget, her brother gets punishment as well. You know, her brother ended up getting punishment at the same time. You know, so yes, hello, sorry, yes, you're online.
Hello, good afternoon.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Nice debate.
Thank you.
I will first say I dove my cap to the lady by proving her profession because she's a lawyer. So she first tried to defend herself. I'm not saying what she did was right, but she tried to defend herself by lying, which she got caught, which proves that she's not also above the law. But what I would like to let other people like us try to understand is we should not try to badmouth this woman, because what we say now is what we count against us ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like you made mention of something like, what about black British? Okay, what about if it's white British? We've seen a lot of things like that have happened. Do they stand up and badmouth themselves because of the error that they've done?
I think for us, one thing we should have taken into account is that it is not easy for us to get into parliament as a black person. There are only 7 Nigerians, British Nigeria, only 7 of them in parliament. Fiona is one of them representing us. Listen, it will get to a certain stage in life. There will be demarcation. You and I should not deceive ourselves. We know what we know things. We're not. There's no bad mouth in this. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. I understand what you are saying, but if I were to be, If I were to be in Fiona's shoes, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't forget that I'm a solicitor.
Yes, ma'am.
My dear, I will not defend the matter.
I wouldn't defend.
I will not defend it. The case is undefendable because they brought camera. There's a camera.
Yes, ma'am. It shows that she's not honest. I've been caught on camera.
Exactly. She should have just accept the verdict, yeah, get the punishment and put her head up in the society.
Exactly, ma'am. Because when I got caught, I got to the court and they asked me why
it
happened, and I let them realize it's just due to my ignorance. I'm not really focused on the camera.
Exactly.
And, instead of them giving me 6 points, the judge looked at me and said, "Yes, you're an honest man," and gave me 3 points.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, he gave me 3 points. Honesty goes above everything.
If you write further to this case that we are talking about, my dear,
yes, ma'am.
Believe me, they are contesting it that they should increase the punishment.
That's why I don't want people to talk like that, because the more we say things like this,
no, it will not affect the opinion of the Chief Justice. What is important at this stage is that people are saying that she should not allow to go back to her constituents because they have laid her off from Parliament, from Labour Party, rather. Now, because she hasn't got previous criminal record. She has got no previous criminal record. She has got no any conviction before. And this is just her first one.
Yes, ma'am.
Proving it shows that she's a human being.
Yes, ma'am.
I am not condoning what she did. I am not saying she did well.
Nobody is saying that, ma'am, but we're supposed to realize that we all deserve a second chance.
That's what I'm saying. That is what we're all saying here.
Yes, she have done something wrong. The law have caught up with her.
Yes.
And the law have not said under any judgment that she's not allowed to carry on with her job. And because she's only a 3-month sentence, so the judge have given her the sentence, so she's already about to serve her punishment. So after she serve her punishment, we should let her go back to her job. Then she should be monitored. then she should be monitored. But we should not just write her off straight away like that. We are all are human beings. So when we make a mistake, if we have that grace to have second chance, I think we can do better. We can do better. If we look at it from the point of view as a Christian, I think that's what they call a born again, to reborn yourself. So we should please try and talk a bit positive about what she has done. It's not that we are condoning what she has done as something good. She has done right, and the law has served her right. So let us just leave it like that, and not like, oh, if it's Nigeria and if it's this. No, it happens to other people we've seen. We are all human beings. We should not now come ourselves now and start bad-mouthing ourselves on what the law or what the judge have already I've already closed the case on. So
somebody is saying here that, Mr. Caller, there is no second chance in law. Once you lie, they will never trust you again.
There's not. If trust is broken, trust can never be regained. Whether we like it or not, we all know that. We do all know that. But that does not need to affect our own career, because that is our own career. That's the law never stopped her from going on with her job.
Her career is already been affected.
Yes.
If you will agree with me, she has two very important offices in her pocket. Yes. You see, so in the first instance, to qualify as a solicitor in the United Kingdom, I don't know about other countries, it's a lot of integrity.
It is.
It goes with a lot of integrity. They check us with the bankruptcy. They check us with the county court judgment. They check us with any criminal bureau to see whether you have anything in pocket, hidden. They check us before they qualify us. Masters of the rolls to pronounce you as a solicitor of the Supreme Court. It means there is a lot of things you have put in place. Now, I accepted what you are saying. Everybody deserves second chance in life. Because even when we are defending people in court, what we put towards the judges is that there is no previous conviction.
So
we always argue there wasn't any previous conviction. Therefore, the judge should be a bit lenient in that aspect. The question we are asking you now and asking the public is that, can she still be allowed to run as a member of parliament through her constituency? Don't forget, she was representing Labour Party before, and she has been laid off. She has been terminated. Her appointment has been terminated. Now she's saying that she's going. She says she's going to go. She's going to go in on a full-time basis, on a independent party. She's still going to go in.
As long as they allow her, ma. She's a politician, ma. Don't forget, he's a politician. It's just like if a prostitute is telling you that she's a virgin, it's not possible. This is a politician. So what she has done, let us be realistic. She's a politician. It's just that they are trying to label her something bad. It's part of what they all do. All over the world, they do it. They lie. It's the person that get caught that they call a liar. Those that get away with it are not liars. She's a politician. We know that she was formerly a solicitor, but she's a politician. So let one politician come out of her own constituency and say that they have not done something. It's because they get away with it. She doesn't get away with it. But I'm not saying what she has done is right, because if I am in her shoes, I would have said it, put my hands up. I get caught with a lot of things like that. When I was at work, they caught me with mobile phone. The general manager came to me and said, do I have mobile phone? I said, yes. I said, I have it in my pocket. And I brought it out and I gave it to him. He looked at me. He said, I was expecting you to lie.
Exactly.
Said, no.
And it's the same thing. It's the same thing that happened to me on our way from Israel to Egypt. Egyptians do not want you to use mobile phone while you are entering onto their soil. After when we have landed inside the coach, I was using my mobile phone to video them, to video the area, not knowing that Egyptians were looking from far distance with their 3D cameras. They stopped our coach and said, somebody is using camera. All of them said no. I said yes.
Yes.
All of them said no, there was nobody using camera. I said yes. They see the tall guard, the tall man, that person that is taking us said, lawyer. I said yes, I'm using camera. The Egyptian soldier said, let me have it. I gave it to him. He looked at it and checked it and gave it back to me. I said, thank you for being honest. And he went away.
That's it, ma. That's what we're
now,
talking about.
Had I not given it to him on that day, I would have delayed us.
Egypt prison is not that good, man.
Exactly.
It's not that good. It's not a good place to go. It's not like UK. I got there. They will first put you there for 1 or 2 days. Honesty is above all. I'm not saying what she did was right, but at this present situation, we are not the right person to badmouth her. As long as the judge has given his own case, then let us take it like that and let us leave it. It's up to their constituency if they want her to keep running. But one thing I know for sure, she's not going for the second term. That one is for sure. But this one that she's running, let us leave her and let's see. Somebody that do you bad can still do you good.
But she's been terminated. Appointment with Labour Party has been terminated.
Yes, it's just a sign for her. That's a amber light. The red light haven't arrived yet. It's just an amber light. It's a warning light. But the one that is at hand now that she's fighting for, yes, let's give it to her. The Labour Party can still call her back. She's a politician. It's all
people are asking questions that, so what are you saying in this regard, in this kind of situation? What is exactly your point?
My point is that they should give her the second chance and let her continue with her job as long as she comes out of the prison. That's it. They should let her continue with her job. They should leave her. The judge did not say she shouldn't do it. So who are we to now say that she shouldn't do it? We don't know. We don't know above the law. The law has caught up with her, and now that the law, and only talking about Gelawani, now because I have to join me now. So we should try and just not badmouth this woman, because if we do, we coming back. We that we are still looking up to get to that level one day, it's going to fall back on us. But if they say that, okay, we know that this woman has done the wrong thing, and we know it, but if we try to badmouth her, what we say today, like somebody has said that some people used to get all this information and use it against people in the nearest future, they will use it against us, and it might be the person that make a bad comment now that is going to carry the cross then. So we shouldn't do it. If it's Indian people, they won't do that. If it's Pakistan people, they won't do that. They won't badmouth their people. It has happened. So why should we now be badmouthing her?
But this is about debating so that others can learn from it. If you are in a position of integrity, you are holding an important office, you should always try to be honest in most way, in everything you do. Try your best and leave the rest for others to judge if they want to judge. But as long as you have done your best, you will be able to put your head up in the society. If I were to be in Fiona's shoes, and I reiterate again, I would take that point straight away. I will not lie, because I knew that possibly the road was asking me for 40 or 70, and I was possibly instead of being on 70, possibly, I think before they cut with her, she must be on 90 to 100.
Yes, ma, but I think they say 40, 30 to 40, something like that. But excuse me, ma, she cannot do anything about yesterday. Yesterday is gone.
We understand that. What we are saying is that people should learn from other people's mistakes.
Yes, they should. We have
to. Because we cannot just cover it as if it's never happened. It happens.
We all accept it.
Yeah, it happens. The point is that it could be anyone tomorrow, so we should not cover it on the carpet.
Yes, ma'am.
Why would Fiona ask her brother to take the blame for her?
That's stupidity. That's dishonesty.
That's it.
We can classify it a lot of
We're on 07908 628 People want to call in. Thank you.
All right, ma. Okay, ma. Thank you, ma.
07908 628 07908 628 I think the YouTube is being hung. I think YouTube is hung. So let's continue to enjoy ourselves together on Facebook. YouTube is hung, I think. Let's continue to enjoy ourselves together on Facebook. So ladies and gentlemen, we are still on 07908 628 The point we are still raising is that the point we're still raising here and we're talking about is, can she still carry on? Hello? Yeah, please go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Hello?
Please go ahead.
To be honest, she shouldn't hold any post again.
Wow. Is it?
Because there are some posts when you hold, you should be an example.
You should serve an example, because you are holding a public post, but if you continue lying, what are you trying to preach to others? What example are you laying down for people that are in your constituency? Because if she doesn't make if she can lie in a little thing, seriously, if they dig her down, she has been doing it for a very long time. They just caught her.
I'm with you.
Because I don't know, this is a place you know that there are a lot of cameras going up and down in a public place. But you know Nigeria, the problem we have, that's why we don't improve. We put sentiment in everything we do. Because if it is white now, I would say I'm a black person, I would say white will not do that because they know this is an open place, this is something that is public, that people you know you are lying. Come on, she's just definitely a disgrace to herself because I don't see the point why she lies. Why did you have to lie in a simple... This is honesty we are talking about that is very important to... Even... forget about it. To her own personality, she shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have done that. Because you are holding a public place. That means everything you've been saying or telling the public is totally lies. It's totally lies. Because why will you go out and come on? Seriously, I'm be upset about it because if she can lie like that, she can lie in everything. You are on the road, you put a car on the road, come on, even a child in this country know that camera will always snap your car anytime. So, what kind of lie is that? But Nigeria will say, oh, they are racist, it's because it's black. If it is white, they are not going to do that. That is why we are destroying Nigeria. That is why Nigeria is not moving forward. The last caller that called, I didn't support any of his words. Giving someone a chance, that is why we don't improve. Let's make someone a scapegoat. Let her lose her career, then she will serve others as an example that when Dagbaja did this, she lost a lot of things. Then people won't be doing it again. But giving people second chance when they do bad things, it's like we are encouraging people to be a bloody liar. We are training our kids to be a liar because they will have this in the mind that, oh, they're going to give me a second chance. Why giving her a second chance? You are not just a normal person. You are not just ordinary person. She's a normal person, but you are holding a public post. This is a public post you are holding. You are sitting. Your area are sending you how to represent them. So what feedback, even if I'm living in her area now, she can't say anything that I will believe anyway. I will just walk and pass. Yes, because if you can lie in something that is so open, come on, you will lie in fact, if I ask you good morning, you can tell me good night. You can tell me it's night. So I'm not going to believe you. Why should I? So she's a disgrace. She is a disgrace to herself, to Africa, to Nigeria most especially, because you know this is a country, they don't even like us. So, and you have an opportunity to go to that kind of place. Come on, you should represent us well. You should be a good example. You should be, in fact, you should be a talk of thunder. People will say, oh, that woman, forget it, she will always say the truth. In fact, let them give her more than 3 months. But I don't care. Because they should not give her a second chance. What second chance? That is why people are not going to change. Because that is why you see people doing bad things. Because they put it on their head that I'm going to get a second chance. Yes, I understand there are some situations people deserve to be given second chance, but not in this our own case. And the reason why I said not in our own case is that she is holding a public a public post. So if she's a doctor, does she want to tell me that she would just kill someone like that and go and lie to their family that, I didn't even know anything that happened to a patient I'm looking after? Because that is what she's going to say. I don't support any second chance. She doesn't deserve second chance. Anything they think she deserves, let them give it to her.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I didn't know that it's boiling. I've always wanted to bring the topic out, but I waited for the public opinion to count high in the big public arena from the stakeholders' offices before I bring it out on my chat show. And from time to time, academically, you'll be seeing this kind of situation from my chat show. So you should be ready and be alert. I am not just a lawyer alone. I have told you, I have interest in doing this thing, and that's what I'm doing. I will do mine differently from others. It's not going to be the same. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Thank you. Thank you.
But what I want to say is this. She's in Britain and she should just emulate the British. If such a thing happened to a British man, before anything, they will resign. That's the end of the story.
That is the integrity we are talking about.
That is the end of the story.
Thank you.
The higher you go, the positions is holding. A lot of people wanted to be there.
The more it can be damaged to your credibility.
And once you have destroyed your credibility,
yes,
the next thing you need to do is just resign and get out of there.
That's it.
Same thing happened in Nigeria. I was listening to this lawyer, what's his name? One Nigerian lawyer talking about Awolowo. Awolowo was driving. He was a minister in Nigeria there in 1973. And a policeman stopped him on the road. Requested him for his driver's license. Baba had his license, but it was in the office. And he said, sorry, I couldn't produce it now, but within 24 hours, because the law says you should produce it within 24 hours.
Correct. Correct.
He produced the driver's license in 24 hours.
Yes.
When he got to his office, he took his driver's license to the police station. He accepted it. And when he got back to the office, the next thing he did, he resigned. So when he resigned, one called him. So why should you resign? That you have time frame within 24 hours to submit your driver's license. Why you resign? Baba said, one called him that you have time frame within 24 hours. Hello?
Yeah, please go ahead, sorry.
Oh, so I want to reply to why that someone of my caliber should make such a mistake. I should be a very good example to others, to the people they are governing on. So Baba resigned, and he resigned for life. So once you've made a mistake, actually, I'm an apostle of second chance. If a common man did such a thing, of course they can forgive and say, okay, fine, we'll give you a second chance, but not someone of a caliber. Once you mess up, you mess up. Others are killing, millions of people are killing to get to that position. So just go, let other people do it. She's not the only one in the UK that can handle that position where she is now. Others can do it. So she has messed it up. And she should allow other people to do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. We're on 07908 628 07908 628 07908 628 Hello, we are 07908 628 It's on the platform there. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Thank you for this show.
Thank you.
My opinion, first thing is to Nigerians, let's stop that mentality, stupid mentality. When you're coming to this part of the world, give back your mentality of this one is that one is that. Just leave it. She was holding a very sensitive position in country, representing a community. Her integrity is questionable. She shouldn't have done what she has done. She knew deep down in herself that, they will get me. They will get me. I call this country Big Brother. Everywhere you are, even at work, someone is watching you.
That is true.
So you need to watch your back.
That is
so
true.
She's done it. She knew she's done something like that, and then going ahead, then definitely it was all calculated. She knew she'd done this. She's lied. She's called her brother, got her brother involved. Then she has no integrity. She is a liar. If I was the judge, I would give her 9-month sentence. That would be the minimum. Because she's a disgrace to her family. She's a disgrace as a mother. She's a disgrace to... Because now, when I read it, they said the Nigerian MP. Do you know how these people were? They said Nigerian. They didn't say she's a British. They said Nigerian. Because you people come out from your so-called deluded country called Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria. I'm a Yoruba girl. You come from there, that so God-forsaken country. Then you come here. You've got the opportunity. You've come to this place. Retrain your brain. Rewire your brain. That these people, they do not joke. Yes, everybody lies. Everybody, Theresa May, all of we lie. But when you hold a very, very sensitive position in the country, you have to retrain your brain. Integrity counts a lot. Integrity. So how much the fine? £40. Now see what is done. Tarnished our image, our career. So what's the problem? Let's stop all this Christianity. I'm a Christian. I stopped going to church because of all this stupid. Imagine a pastor saying, "Oh, let's lie to give a building." This is all what it's so annoying. The caller that was talking Christianity, everyone, please just stop it. Even the Bible, it says the sinner, no sinner will go unpunished. So why we always fine tune the Bible to suit our situation? Let's stop all this madness. When you have this country, that's why we have this issue of our kids misbehaving. Because we come into the system, we still bring that our stupid mentality back from Nigeria. We come here, we come and constitute nuisance. So we need to stop. We need to face the reality. This country is a no-nonsense. When you get caught, be ready to face the consequences. That's my own input into this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. We still need more of your opinion is counted on this particular show. 07908-628-240. 07908-628-240. We need your opinion and it's counted. It's important. Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, dear.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, sir. Please go ahead.
How are you doing? Thanks for this topic.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm calling from US.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to say one or two things. I don't have much thing to say because as a professional lawyer, you know when you go to jail, you can't do any government job. Do you know that? Because your third caller that was saying that they can give second chance, I should go to the jail when they come back to come and apply for the job. When you go to jail, you can't apply for, especially your color. You can't apply for a government job when you go to jail. That is why they want criminal background. You hearing me?
I'm here with you.
Some people are saying second chance. I just want to give you an example. When a doctor do a surgery in the hospital and they forget a scissors in his patient's body and the patient died, do they give that doctor a second chance?
That is it.
When Michael Jackson died, the doctor was giving him medication in America. Did they give that doctor second chance? He collected his lancet and he was jailed. That is, I've been commenting there. There is no mistake. There is no mistake in law. Those cameras are still there because things happen. That is why they fix those cameras there. And you see, in this Western world, they lie to you when you say the truth and lying. You might be working for a company for 30 years. If you lie for just 5 seconds, that is the end of your career. There's nothing second chance. When you know what you did is wrong, it's wrong. What is bad is bad. Let's be serious to ourselves. So that is is what me I will say. No matter what, people say if he should go and serve and come back, they will not allow him to go to any position in the United Kingdom. Why are they fighting us here? Why are they fighting blacks in America? Because Obama was black, because he was president. He became a president because he was black. Since that time, they've been blocking everything. Everything has been blocked because they never think that black is going to go there. So you are black and you are committing sin, and people are saying second chance, second chance. There is a way you can say second chance, not when you are working for government. That is what I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. That is all the way from the United States. You know, this is something that affects everyone everywhere in the world, especially when you have Nigerians or African British, African American. When you are African European, that you are opportunity to have a good position within the government in a civil world like this. You know, I think we should try as much as possible to hold the position very highly. I remember those days when I qualified as a solicitor of the Supreme Court of England and Wales. Our president of the Law Society then was a lady. She said to us that we should look back, and then when we look back, we saw all our families that came with us to rejoice with us on that day. She told us to say thank you to them and to promise them that we will always hold the integrity of the society very high. And one thing again is that you should not sworn wrongly. Because when you are sworn, we've sworn allegiance to the Elizabeth, the Queen, here in the United Kingdom. And as a result of that, when you are a member of Parliament, the same thing you have sworn. When you are a reverend from Church of England, you have sworn allegiance. When you are a solicitor in the UK, you have sworn allegiance. So we need to be very careful. I'm sitting here, I am not perfect, but I am trusting God to continue to guide me. If I were Fiona, I said it again, and I'm going to say it again. I will take the guilty thing. Because I do drive as well. But if you know you are speeding unnecessarily, but I can't speed. I don't speed because I value my life. You know, I don't know why people will speed more than the speed limit in the first instance. I don't know why people will go more than the speed limit. Because on the road of 30, 40 is enough already, dual carriageway. Not to now talk of motorway, 70 miles. I think 70 is too much to go safe. On the motorway, when I'm going to traveling outside, I don't go on 70. I do 60. And I stay on the middle lane. So if you want to do 100, do 300, you can stay on the fast lane and go and blame yourself in the front. So, but if I were to be in her shoes, nobody's above the law. I will take the guilty verdict. I will raise up my hand. I will apologize, and I will take it on cheek and pay and go for the penalty. This will have gone quietly now. It wouldn't have gone to the public. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, dear.
Yoruba.
Well, you are in a public and everybody is listening, so it's up to you. But those majority of those who are online cannot speak Yoruba, and they will want to carry on to enjoy this program with us. So can you not please try as much as possible? Let us enjoy the English together.
I'm not too good.
There's no Nigerian that is not too good now. Speak broken. There's no one, as far as I know, that is not too good in English. Please carry on quickly.
Yes, ma. Nǹkan kínkínní kan lèmi fẹ́ sọ pé kán jẹ́ kí a máa ṣe òdodo ká dẹ̀ máa ṣe dáadáa ní ìdíkìrì tá a bá ti wà. Kí ìgbéraga má pọ̀ jù ní ọ̀rọ̀ wa because kíní ìtúba orúkọ ìlú wa jẹ́ díẹ̀. Ó tún bàjẹ́ sí ni. Nǹkan tẹ́mi kọ́ fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn. Ó dùn mí gan ni. Ó dùn mí, ó wọ̀ mí lára gan. Ẹ ṣé mà.
Thank you, dear. Thank you, dear. For the purpose of those who have not able to gel with the Yoruba language that she just spoke on now, what she said is that it pains her a lot when she heard that Fiona got that penalty and she was sentenced. That we should try to be honest in anything that we do so that we don't tarnish the image of the country where individuals come from originally. You understand? Hello.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening to you. Thank you, caller. Please go ahead quickly.
My own contribution is just like an advice for all Nigerians in diaspora.
And that is what I do. And for a while now, it's been working for me, if everybody can do it. When you are driving, when you are at work, when you are in a public place, just even if there is no camera watching you, have it in your head that there is a camera. I know there is God watching all of us, but you know God's judgment don't come as quick, so you can get away with things. But when it comes to camera in this country, there is camera, even apart from speed camera. You see a lot of times that carers are caught when clients' family will put hidden camera somewhere, and they will catch them maltreating their mom or dad, or catch them stealing something. So I think if everyone have it in their head, whenever, if you're on your own inside your house, you are the king there. You can do and undo. As far as is your house, you know, no external person has come in to put in the camera, then you can do and undo. But when you are outside, the moment you step out, even when I'm leaving, even my corridor, there was a day I was going out and I was stepping out. I live in a block of flats, and I had a tissue in my hand, and you know, it's just a little tissue that I was supposed to get outside or drop it in the bin inside my house, or drop it, and I was going and I just dropped it there. And so I don't know, something just told me, what if the camera they're watching? Not that anyone would do it. I just thought to myself, that wouldn't be nice. What if a neighbor sees me dropping it? Next time they might see something worse and they will think it's me. I went back and I picked up that tissue. So what I'm trying to say is, because of this mentality that we Nigerians have, I'm not justifying it, especially when you're not born here. There is this mentality of us getting away with things in Nigeria. That you will do stuff and you think that, oh, I'm the child of this person, I can get away with this. Even worse things, people get away with it. Then they come to this country and they think they can get away with saying, no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. If you are fortunate to get away with it once, then you want to try it again. Believe me, you will get caught the second time. That's if you are able to get away with it the first time. So we should all just act as if there is the camera, like the other caller said. Act as if it's Big Brother. You're in the moment you step out of your house, you're in a big brother house, and there is camera everywhere. It works for me. Even sometimes I want to speak, especially when I'm going on a long journey and the road is free. You know, this thing just wants you to just press on it and be going. Even when there is no camera, because, you know, a lot of times your staff will tell you there is camera here and there. And I know some areas where I'm very sure there is no camera, but I still will not bring myself to speed, because that thing will still be telling me there might still be camera that I'm not seeing. So it works for me. Let everyone just act as if there's someone watching, because if you act as if someone is watching you, you'll be very careful. You wouldn't want to do something you're not supposed to do.
Exactly.
If you know you're going to get caught. That is just it, because as a human, especially as we Nigerians, that mentality is there. Sometimes before you know it, you've acted how you're not supposed to act. But if you start acting now that somebody is watching, if that lady was driving that day and she has it in her head, especially with the kind of position she held, she shouldn't have been that one speeding. Where is she going? Because sometimes, I'm not justifying it, but sometimes for somebody like me, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not holding any position. You know, what's the worst that can happen if I get caught? You understand? I might not even lose my job. It's just going to be 3 points and maybe 100 and something. I'm not saying it's good, if you get what I'm saying. But there are some people that when they do that, what they lose is more. Like you lose your position, you lose your integrity, and especially if it's what you love doing. And if probably she's an even sincere person, people keep saying, oh, she might be, she's been lying to us, she's been doing. She might not have been. She might actually be doing the job uprightly. Let's think of that. She might even be a good person, doing the job to the best of her knowledge, doing it and doing it selflessly because she loves it. But 1 minute, she forgets who she was, and then speeding, and she lost everything. And that is it. When it's gone, it's gone. Like they said, if it was a doctor, the doctor would say, oh, it's a mistake. I didn't know that I gave that person that injection.
And another thing I want to say, this might be a joke to my fans out there, because they know I love Manchester United. But in bringing it along here, she's not smart enough. She should have just remembered 1990, whatever, when majority of the Man United staffs were caught on camera. David Beckham, Alex Ferguson, Dwayne York, they all lied that they all lied that David Beckham lied that somebody was chasing her, chasing him because of Brooklyn. They want to take Brooklyn from him, so he has to speed. It's a lie. Alex Ferguson lied that he was rushing to toilet, that he's having running stomach. It's all lie. But they got their penalty, but at least they accepted that they caught them.
Exactly. Putting it's just, she made a big mistake.
Honestly.
It's just 1 minute madness. 1 minute madness. You
Honestly.
just think, you know what, let me do this.
She thought what she was thinking, and it was a baby play, she thought she could get away with it.
Exactly. And another thing, ma, we wouldn't have even been having this discussion if she had gotten away with it.
Honestly, we wouldn't.
Who knows if she had even tried it before? That's why I said sometimes you will try it once in this country and you think, oh, I've gotten away with it, and you have the gut to try it again. Believe me, that second time you're gone. Let me leave you to continue, ma. God bless you, ma.
Thank you. Honestly, we're not perfect as human beings. Let us get that right. We're not perfect. What we're doing, yeah, is to let people know that if you're caught, you're caught. You know it, you know it. You know. That's how people say, if you know, you're caught, you're caught. Me, if it's me, I will take the punishment. Honestly, I won't take it to court. I will apologize. Because the camera cannot lie.
Hello.
Hello, dear.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, I just want to give my comment on the program.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say it's an error on her side. And like the first caller said, that it was a big mistake on her side. Like, if all this will not come up if she has accepted in the first place and say, oh, I did it. Especially in this country where we are. In Western world, whenever you made a mistake and you admit and said, I am sorry, I did it. Sometimes mercy just triumph over judgment. You just say, okay, don't do this or do that. But she make it a public topic now because she lies. To be lying is not good at all for anyone. Neither you trust God or do not trust God. We should all try to be truthful in whatever we are doing. Even though you don't have a position, anything can happen. And everything we have in this life is a grace and opportunity. Don't miss the opportunity. She has just missed the opportunity which heaven has graced her. Because there's no way she's going to come back to her position. She can't, and because of her color, there's no way she can come back. Except God did it. So when God says yes, nobody can say no. Apart from that, she has made it. It's a big deal. When you are lying in this Western world, they don't take it easy. Lying is the big disease that they can't stand. Because if you know, they don't know how to lie. When they lie, you can see it in them that they are lying. So they can quickly, they have a detector to even text you and know if you are lying.
Exactly.
So why is she lying? She knows that she's well educated. They have a detector to detect if you are lying. She knows up to that length. Like, okay, even if there's no camera, there's a detector to put in your body and they will say you are lying or not. And that doesn't lie. So why did she have to lie? I'm really sorry for her, but she just missed it. There's no, where she has missed her second chances. If, like she said, oh, I'm sorry, and now they are still fighting against it, and so she accepted, she said she's sorry. You just mentioned many men, many caliber in high position. You just mentioned them now. They accepted that they did it, and it has gone on forever. But because she lies now, it's going to be in her record as a liar.
Exactly.
That's terrible. That's terrible. That's not nice. She doesn't deserve any. She threw away a second chance for herself. I pray she will have mercy. It's not what has happened is not a big deal. It's not as if it has not happened. You mentioned some people just lie right now, but because she lied and because she's colored, it makes everything worse.
Exactly.
I just think God will help her. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your generation, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Wow. I knew it was going to be a provocative topic, but I couldn't be careless about who and who will be affected in terms of provocation, other than for us to learn lesson from it, to educate each other. Like I said to you, every time I bring in out a topic, like LBC, other chat show, Oprah Winfrey, Judith, or anybody, the whole idea is people to take common sense from it, learn from it from there on and move on. I say it and I will say it again. If I were to be in that MP shoes, I would raise my hand up, accepted my guilty fault, and I would take the blame, take the punishment, and everything would have gone quietly by now. And where is she running to in the first instance? That is the question. The camera is there to caution us, to save our lives and to save other road users, pedestrians' life as well. You know, driving and speeding is not acceptable. It is wrong. Apart from you injured your life, you will injure others, pedestrians. There are many pedestrians out there, road users out there. And if you don't care about your life, what about the life of others that you can endanger while you are speedily driving carelessly on the road? You know, I am not a person that speeds that much, because I think 30 to 40 in a road that says 30 to 40 is more than enough, because anyone can come through at any time in such roads. That is one. On a motorway, any car can just move suddenly into your lane without even trafficating their lights for you. No signal. They can move. What my sister-in-law said in those days is that you should always believe that you are the only one that has common sense on the road when you are driving. Believe that as a driver, you are the only driver that's got the full knowledge and full brain while driving. Believe that the rest of them around are not okay. By this, you will prevent accidents on the road. That's what she said in those days. And since then, I take her point correctly, and I follow that instructions. And I know that what she was saying at that time, it was really right. You know, while driving, always believe that you are the only driver with able mind, and that the other drivers on the left, right, front, and back are not okay. If you can think like that, you won't have accidents on the road. The question again is where is she running to? Now look at what happened. Even if she's running to a boyfriend to meet an appointment, what about her integrity in prison now? What about that? And you know why she was jailed? You know why she was jailed? It's because of her position. Yeah. They use her as an example to others. That's the reason why she was jailed. It wasn't that somebody was killed or somebody was injured in the course of her driving. It was because she was caught red-handed and she lied. And that's what she was punished. In fact, if you look at the debate, some are even saying that the punishment was too lenient, that the Chief Justice should increase it. I also believe in second chance, but they use her as a scapegoat. Thank you, Ewéadé. They use her as a scapegoat for others to learn from. You understand? I also believe in second chance, because in court we always argue on behalf of clients that the judge should be lenient to the to the client in question that we are representing, given the fact that that client hasn't got previous criminal conviction. So we are expecting judge to take the credibility into account, good character, unlike those who have a repetitious convictions. You know, some people are there just repeating. They can't do without a year or two having problem with the police. But some are just there cleanly and unstained. But unfortunately, it happens to be one of her that she fall into the trap of the scapegoat. Hello.
Hello, ma. Good evening.
Hello, dear. Hello. Good evening to you.
Good evening. Ma, sorry, I just wanted to quickly put one or two words in what you're doing right now.
Thank you.
Ma, see, that caller that called that was saying, oh, they should give her a second chance. We are all human. Listen, there is no second chance. This is why we are where, according to that man, that's vice whatever of Buhari, why we are where we are. You understand? There is no second chance. Stop saying they should give people second chance when they have messed up. This has to do with all of us, to be sincere. All of us. They would be pointing hand like, look, that is one of them. Listen, it's high time we stop all this thinking, oh, this is that, because of God. Listen, once you are doing a job, you do it properly. Like, you will be an example to other people. Imagine now, you went ahead and dragged your brother to cover your mess. She knows what she was doing. If not, she won't drag her brother into this thing. People should just receive sense for once and stop being sentimental. Do what is right. It's that simple. Just do the thing that you should do and be an example. We should stop covering this, what so-called being sentimental on this issue, and stop saying, oh, listen, nobody is God. Rules are rules. You follow. That's it. She wanted to be smart. By even, in fact, by involving the brother too, that they should give out double punishment, because you know what you're doing. That's what you try to cover it up. And then when you be caught, you're still lying again on top of everything you've done. Man, it's bullshit. Sorry, man. I'm really pissed off with this. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I don't like it. They keep doing these things and then they rub all of us together. That name, Nigeria. Me too, I'm from Nigeria, but I don't like what some of our people are doing. They will rob the innocent ones. You are occupying such a big position, representing people, and you're there messing up. And then you are not saying, no, it's not true, this, that. And when they not brought out the proof, and you became surprised. Abi, they should give a double punishment for even bringing a brother into it. That's what I've got to say, ma. Sorry for my language.
Thank you. That's all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Somebody actually wrote it out there that somebody said it's not fair. Queen T. Babs. Prince Philip, after crashing his Range Rover, was spotted driving the next day without seatbelt and covered by immunity. Immunity is for the government. It's for the people on the top officials. Don't forget that he belongs to the most highly secretive caucus in the United Kingdom, the Gracia. I may not say it properly the way they say it, but he belongs to that caucus. You understand? And the immunity from Queen Elizabeth will definitely cover Prince Philip. But I see your point, Queen T. Babs. I see your point. I'm with you. I see your point on that in that respect. You know, even up to now, why Prince Philip is still driving is another topic entirely for another day, not for today's job. You know. Kemi said, I love UK government. Cherry said, it is true Nigerians are labelled as one of cause of one bad spoiled fish. Louis said, it's got prestige. Hello?
I'm so sorry, ma. I have to call back.
All right.
The last comment you just read out, that somebody said, this is the problem we have. We Nigerians.
I shouldn't have read it.
This is the problem. This is the problem we have. Can you imagine? Say fish feeling, go and crash your car and go and drive it the next day now. What is wrong with us, for God's sake? You just said it yourself. You said immunity or whatever. Even if I know immunity means there are some things they can get away with. But you cannot get away with it. Face what concerns you. Follow the rules that concerns you. Stop looking at somebody else is doing it. They are getting away with it. So why can't I get away with it? What do you mean that I can't? That is the problem we have. Someone else wrote in the comment section that, you can get it. Some cameras don't work. Why would you say? I have a friend that has said that to me before. I was driving with her in the car, and I told her there's a car. She said, "Oh, don't worry about that. That one, that one don't work." And who told you that one don't work? Somebody has driven past and has gotten away with it. Then the person came and tell you it doesn't work. I said, do you want to wait until you're caught before you will not learn your own lesson that it actually works? I said, if the camera is there, whether it works or not, follow that speech they ask you to follow. This is just the problem with us. You go and look at what other people are doing and what other people are getting away with. And you want to go and try it. You forgot that somebody else will get away with it, and on your turn, you will not get away with it. What's your business with Prince Charles did this, Prince Charles did that? There are some things they can get away with because of their status. You are not there yet. And I doubt if you will ever get there before you die. So why not just look at what concerns you? Take your time to study the law that applies to you and keep them. Simple. Simple. If we all, like the other caller said, that if we Nigerians know that rule is rule, law is law, and when you do something, there is consequence. The same thing I tell my son. That there are some things you do and there are consequences. If we learn that when you speak and you are caught, there is consequence. let me tell you another thing, ma. You know this speeding thing, I was saying it to someone just last week, that you know people will still get caught if you're caught for the first time and the speed is, I think, within, if you're asked to do 30 and you do between 31 and 35 or something like that, or 39, they don't give you point. They will tell you to go for a lecture or something like that and you will pay. You keep your points. You understand? So, someone has told me before, when she was speeding and I said she said she hasn't done it before, that was the worst that can happen. That if she gets caught, they will just tell her to go for the lecture and she will pay. So I was saying to her that you see why sometimes these people will come out with tighter laws and we'll be thinking, what's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? It's because the ones they put out, we don't follow it because we think, okay, the repercussion is still a bit bearable for us. That's when they go back to the drawing board and they will bring a tougher one and we start getting upset. Because if they say, if you overspeed now, it's 3 months in jail, believe me, nobody will overspeed. If they ask us to do 90, people will be doing 50. Trust me. But because they know, oh, it's 3 points and I pay £100 is fine, then people start doing it. So my concern, I'm not even talking I'm talking to my people, Nigerians. Let us, when we are in Rome, let's behave like Roman. The things you get away with in Nigeria, you will not get away with it in this country. When you are in other people's country, follow their law, follow the rules, and you will be fine. Stop comparing. Don't say somebody got away with it, let me go and try it. Don't. Do your own, follow the rules, and you'll be fine. Thank you, ma. Thank you. God bless you again, ma.
Thank you. Hello? Hello? Yeah, good evening to you.
Good evening, ma. How are you, ma?
I'm very well, thank you. You're on a live show, chat show.
Yes, I know, ma. How are you, ma?
I'm very well, thank you.
Well done for your job, perfectly done, ma.
Thank you.
Ma, on that issue of that lady that was being caught, ma, to be honest, I'm going to say that second chance or no second chance is not the issue, right? The fact of the matter remains that one of your show that you did a couple of weeks ago or months ago, you said that once your integrity is at stake, you vacate the position immediately, regardless of whatever they say. The former the former Home Office Secretary that was kicked out, her integrity was at stake.
Yes, and she resigned.
Exactly. So for this particularly, I'm Nigerian. I am actually born and bred in Nigeria. On this issue, her integrity was at stake. There's no point. She should vacate the position. Case closed. This is not about second chance or no second chance. It is the fact and the reality of the UK.
So that's what others does now.
Yeah. We left our country. We came to this country. So if we cannot behave like the people in this country, there's no point of us being in the high position. That's the truth. If you want to behave like that, stay in your country. Don't come to this country. If you want to behave like people that doesn't have the law that will be affecting them, stay in your country where the law does not make any impact on you. Don't come to a country whereby they cherish their law, they so much appreciate their law. Don't come in and come out and breaking their law and thinking that you're going to get away with it. No, you can't. The lady in question has broken the law. As you said earlier on, because I've been following the program since it started now, if I was the one in her shoe, I actually hold a very good position as well of a public interest myself too. I would have actually put my 2 hands up and I would have apologized. Case closed, let's move on.
Exactly.
But she has lied. And because she has lied, now it puts her in a big position, in even a deep position.
Exactly.
Her integrity cannot be taken for who she is again.
Exactly.
Even if she has done, like the previous caller said, even if she has been doing something good or something great in the past, with this that has come out to light, people will stop believing her. People will be thinking that, okay, she has been doing that before, and she's going to keep doing that again. So on this matter, if I was the one, as you said, there is no big deal there. You are very right, mommy. You are very, very right. There's no point speeding. You have overstayed. Put your 2 hands up. Accept it. Because why? There's camera. Everything you do is in the open. It's a matter of time.
Exactly.
She has been getting away with it for a long time, but this one exposed her and exposed all our flaws.
Nigerian. The issue of the second chance or the second chance is not the issue here. Let us hit the nail on the head. She should not have done that. And she has done that. Again, her integrity is at stake. Then she needs to vacate the position. Case closed.
Exactly.
There's no point of going. I mean, they can then decide, okay, let's give her a second chance. That's a secondary issue entirely. The primary issue here was that she has broken the law, she has lied. Hence, her integrity was at stake. Can they put someone whose integrity at stake? Can they put the person in the position of the public? The answer is question. Let us answer it now, we Nigerians. All we know is that God is good. No. Let's put God to one side. Let's put I am a Nigerian. As a matter of my name is Adeyinka. Right? But the thing is, I am not going to be saying that because I am a Nigerian, I'll be pampering Nigerians. No. She knows the rule. She's broken the rule. She's a lawyer from what you said, ma'am.
Benny.
She was a lawyer.
Benny.
She knows the rule.
Benny.
Why breaking the rule?
Benny.
It's like a code of conduct that is guiding a business. For you to be protected by your business, you must follow the code of conduct.
Exactly.
If you don't follow the code of conduct of that business, then you don't even kick out. It's either
Exactly.
you are being kicked out or you leave the premise or you leave the place. If you don't follow the code of conduct, you broke the rule and you will find out. They found you out that you've broken the rule. Fine. You've broken the rule. Can just admit to it. There's no point lying. And then you now have the audacity to lie. Then that makes the whole thing bigger. Well done, Mom.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't pass it well. I love you. I love you.
Thank
I
you
love
so
you
much.
so much, Mom.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, dear.
All right,
Thank
Mom.
you. Bye-bye. Wow. Well spoken. Wow. Well spoken. It's like we are now towards the end of the show. We are now towards the end of the show, and I want to appreciate all of you. Unfortunately, I think YouTube has some limitation time to spend, and I think we were off after that time was up. I think that's what happened. I'm not really too sure, but that's what basically happened. So, ladies and gentlemen, like and share this program. Let other people make common sense from it. Like and share this program, and let other people benefit from this angle. Don't let us just pretend as if we're not doing anything within the realm of our society. We are British and we are Nigerian. There's nothing to change it. Nothing can change that anymore. America, we say African American. Nigerian British, African British. That is what we are. We are African British, and as such, we should respect ourselves at all times when we are given an opportunity to hold an important office in this country. We should always respect ourselves. Please let us like and share this program. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot appreciate you less than how I have been appreciating you since the inception of this platform. And I will always continue to appreciate you for your support, especially all of you that can never do without coming on board once you hear my real light notification. I appreciate you. And I want to say, join me 2 p.m. tomorrow on immigration matter. I'm going to be on Facebook tomorrow on immigration matter. This is strictly a platform for Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye, and as such, no one is allowed to take my video to monetize. I have said it. You cannot take my video any longer, anybody, anyhow, anymore. I have already put it in the way that everyone that will know that the line is mine, and if you look at it carefully, you will see my logo will come up immediately I finish this program. Now I am going to put the office logo there straight away, so that you will know that I mean business this time around. I mean business. And when I say I mean business, believe me, I do mean business. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a very good evening. And I will definitely meet with you again tomorrow at 2 p.m. on my usual program. That is my logo, and that is for it. Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye. So, it's already there, and nobody is allowed to use my videos to monetize it. Because if I know about it, I will ask YouTube to bring it down. For those that have done it in the past, it is fine, it's okay by me. There is no problem. But my logo, as in my letterhead and my, sign of my office, I am going to be bringing it on when I'm coming on platform every time. And I've said it, I own the right and the copyright, and nobody else owns the right to use my voice or to use my video to monetize it. I will definitely ask YouTube to bring it down. From yesterday, outside yesterday, from now henceforth, I will ask YouTube to bring it down, especially when I know you are making big money on it. But for those who only have 2 viewers on it, I don't care about them. They want to be important. That's why they put it there, to have 2 viewers. You understand? So I don't really care. But those who are having large, what is it called? 36,000, 38,000, 15,000, 16,000 viewers on my name, on my voice, you are really doing very well. And well done. But there is no that opportunity anymore on any of my videos. And that's why I put it to Facebook straight. I put it to YouTube first. So YouTube will block anyone that wants to use it. And said, listen, the owner has already come on board. Yes. So that is the situation. But I love every one of you. Thank you for your support at all time. In my conclusion, I think the ex-members of Parliament of Peterborough, Miss Fiona Onosanya, in my conclusion, in my opinion, and as a solicitor from the same caliber, from the same class, I think she should have accepted the guilty verdict, raise up her hands, and pay the penalty fare, instead of letting it escalate into the public arena and tarnishing her image and integrity. I would have taken the penalty and paid it. Nobody's above mistake. But then we should always try to be honest and take it as it comes. If I know I've done something wrong, I will personally apologize and let it calm down before it tarnish my image. Etí tó gbà lọ kì í gbà bọ̀. And I know she's Ọmọ Yorùbá. I cannot love you less, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on this platform. Thank you so much. Until tomorrow, 2 p.m. on immigration matter. Stay tuned until tomorrow. Enjoy your Friday evening. My name has not changed. Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye. Bye for now. Thank you.